Hi guys, it's JB here. Quick video. There's been a lot of debate, and it's about VAR actually, and my opinions on it now, as opposed to 6 months ago when I sort of was an advocate for it originally, and I thought it was going to help the game, make the game a little bit less controversial, make the game fairer. That's what I thought it might do. I made that prophecy thinking that it was going to do the game good. Unfortunately, it's gone the opposite way, hasn't it? Because it just, I don't think it's a techno. I think VAR is a funny one, because the thing with VAR is it's supposed to come in there and eradicate the situation, not hinder things. And unfortunately, the last few weeks in particular, especially the last few days, I commentated on Wolves against Manchester City when he had all them shenanigans. Was it a penalty for a starter when Mahrez goes down? I still believe he dived. And then was there any encroaching? Didn't seem to be anything that was going to affect things to me. I just think VAR are getting in on the ridiculous things, and then there's the offside and then there's the grey area, this stupid offside. It can be an arm off. It doesn't have to be in line now to be offside. It's like it doesn't have to be on the last defender. It only has to be an arm off. I mean, what sort of rule's that? I find the whole thing laughable. Now. And then you've got to look at the people that are using it down at Stockley Park. Now, the technology isn't the problem, really. It's the people that are using it. Now, I said this the other night, I think you need people that are independent, that have not refereed, or, that haven't got an affinity or refereed the game. I think you need VAR experts or video experts who are, they need training, and they need proper training. It's like, it's not rocket. To be fair, I think these guys need to be looked at. I don't think referees should be looking at this. I think you need people that are trained in the technology field for a start. You also need to know, and I don't think VAR has been implemented properly. Also, I think having the replays at Stockley Park, I think, is a bad idea. I think it should be at the ground. The VAR system is flawed at the moment because nobody's seen the incidents on the big screen. There are 18 out of 20 Premier League grounds, with the exception of Anfield and Old Trafford, that have big screens at their football grounds. Right? Why aren't people at those 18 grounds, and they could put big screens up at Old Trafford and Anfield, there's no excuse for that. There's plenty of room for them to put big screens up, right? Why aren't the fans looking at it and making their own minds up? When they're being left in the dark, they don't see the replay. The rugby league system is the one that should be being looked at, or the review system in cricket. When they use the technology well, and to be fair, the rugby league, it's a fast-paced game. It's faster paced than football. So why is football and the authorities getting it so badly wrong when rugby league and cricket can get it so right? That's got to be the question, and I think there's a few flaws with VAR. Firstly, there are screens on the touchline that a referee could easily go up and look at, and liaise with the VAR man. Right? Now, I've not seen one referee this season go up to any of those screens in the Premier League and have a look at him. Now, which seems to me that's one flaw I've noticed. The second flaw is, I think the VAR officials need to be at the ground in a television truck, because every match now is being televised, whether it's here in the UK or overseas, and they should be at the ground making the decisions in a television truck or a special box that has all the technology there for them to have a look at. Stockley Park, 200 miles away or whatever, is not the answer. So I think you can't make a decision 200 miles away. It has to be at the ground. Okay, like they do at rugby, like they do at cricket. I mean, you've got a third umpire sitting in a commentary box, for example, and he's got about a bank of so many monitors, and they look at the pictures and decide whether he's run out, or whether a batsman's run out, or a bowler's overstepped the mark or whatever. And it's all good for the game. I think so. He needs to be there. And thirdly, and I said it was, let the fans see on the big screen that they can make their minds open and all that. Because at the moment it's a flawed system, and this offsides malarkey. I don't think VAR should be involved with offsides, right? I think if you're level with the last defender, it doesn't matter if your arm's a little bit forward, he's onside. The attacking team, I've always thought this, the attacking team should get the benefit of the doubt 100% every single time. Because we've had 21 goals now that have been possibly wrongly disallowed because of VAR's intervention. VAR should not be dealing with offsides. That's another flaw I spotted. And here's what I think should happen. These things should be implemented, right? And if they don't work, scrap the whole thing altogether, because it was brought in to help the game, instead of which it's gone the complete opposite way, and it's hindering the game. It's causing no end of grief for supporters. It's causing no end of grief for players who can't celebrate perfectly good goals unless VAR starts getting involved and chalking everyone off. And if it keeps going the way we are, we're going to have 30, 40, 50 goals, perfectly good goals in the league this season, wrongly chalked off. It's a joke. And the professional game match officials, who are incompetent at the best of times, even without VAR, are becoming even more shambolic and incompetent outfit when they can't even utilise the technology properly. It's a joke, and they really need. If this VAR is going to be a success, they really need to pull their socks up and get this completely right again. Because if they don't, what I would suggest is scrap it all together. I was an advocate at the start. I thought it might be good for the game. Now I'm beginning to wonder. If it's all just a bad idea. And I'm all for technology in football, but when utilised properly. But when the same old people are making the decisions and making consistently bad decisions, I just wonder. If it's all worth the hassle. I really do. That's it from me. Have a fantastic day. Let me know what you think about the VAR debate in the comments section below. It's an interesting one, and it's a frustrating one as a football supporter and a commentator and stuff like that. And it must be for a player who scored what he thinks and what everyone else thinks is a legitimately good goal, only for a guy in Stockley Park to say actually his fingernail was offside. It's a joke. Let me know what you think in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And if you want notifications, all you've got to do is hit that notifications bell. Anyway, have a good day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.